Hi, this is Monica Piper, star, I guess, and creator of Not That Jewish. Here we are at New World Stages. Not That Jewish is basically the autobiographical story of a Jewish woman's life. But you do not have to be Jewish to love this show. Through the course of my life, I dealt with issues that many of you have dealt with as well. The love of a family, raising a teenager, the loss of a parent, the adoption of a child, being a single mother, living with an illness and surviving an illness. A lot of stuff. Sounds like a real comedy, doesn't it? No, but that's one of the great things about it. We find the humor in all these. I think one of the messages of the show is that you can get through anything if you can find the funny in it. My son is now 25 years old. In the show, we meet him before he's born, because we meet the birth mother. And that's another thing I love about the show, by the way. It really gives a lot of information of the point of view of a birth mother, not just the adoptive mother, but the birth mother. Birth mothers sometimes get a bad rap. You know, people, how could she do that? And my show shows you why she's a hero and not someone to judge, really. So anyway, my son saw it and he was shocked by how emotional he got. And he said, "Mom, the lights came on too soon. I was still crying." A lot of it is about him. We meet him when he's born, and then he goes through life with me at comedy clubs. I take him with me on the road to comedy clubs all over the country. And then he gets older, and I become a writer on Rugrats, and that's the coolest thing ever for him. And then he gets a little older, and all the while I'm searching for a good dad for him. And we explore how close he and my father were, grandpa and grandson. And it's an emotional journey for my son watching this, because it brings back memories of his grandfather and his adoption and his bar mitzvah. And on top of all that, as he turns into a man and living through cancer with me and changing from an obnoxious teenager to knowing he's got to step up now and be a man. And I say in the play that the most beautiful thing is that he didn't emerge just as a man, but a mensch, a really good man. And all that, plus the pride he had in seeing the audience rise to their feet at the end of the show, standing ovation. He was so overwhelmed by these emotions, plus pride in his mommy. There are many challenges doing a play as opposed to stand-up. The main one, and now I'm really good with it, is realizing that it's okay to go a page or two without a laugh if it means getting to the truth. I mean, I could get laughs throughout this whole play if I didn't get to anything heavy that people could really relate to. I mean, every night you see people laughing and then crying, and then laughing, and then it's like you're laughing until you cry again, and then you're crying until you're laughing again. So the hardest part for me as a stand-up was to go, by getting to the truth about my mother's illness, or what the birth mother was going through, all this stuff. You can't always go for a laugh. You have to get to the truth about what really moves people. So that is very different from being a stand-up. There are moments that, where people said a single mother adopting in 91 raised questions. And we do this wonderful joke in the play. Is she a lesbian? Is she selfish? Is she a selfish lesbian? We are here at New World Stages on 50th Street between 8th and 9th. It plays Monday nights at 7, Thursdays at 2 and 7, Fridays at 8, Saturdays at 2 and 8, Sundays at 3, and Mondays at 7. I think I said Monday twice. But those are only for the people who come back to see it again. Telecharge, or just go to notthatjewish.com and it will give you any information you need about the show. You know, it'll give you a nice rundown. It'll give you who I am and what I've done, and I think it should answer any question you have. But come see it. You'll love it.